Some of you have shown interest in past current events that make the news near me, so I thought I'd make a short little video showing you exactly how much smoke we're getting in Seattle from the wildfires that are currently raging through the west coast of the US in comparison to what it kind of normally looks like here. First thing I should note, because you'll see it through the videos, I didn't do any color correction here. The smoke seems to confuse the processing of the GoPro, so you'll see it kind of shift from a very red to a very gray throughout the video. Places close to the fire have lit up with a reddish Blade Runner style hue. It's not that bad here, and the actual color is somewhere in between the two extremes the GoPro kind of shifts between. Here's the spacing on kind of a normal day. Seattle's a very clear city, normally as far as smoke and smog goes, nothing like LA. So you can usually see it from anywhere your vision isn't obstructed. This is the Aurora Bridge, which is a major thoroughfare and usually a decent view of the surrounding areas, but visibility seems like maybe it's a half a mile or so right now. This is the Waterfront, where you can normally see the ferry port on the other side of the channel, which is Bainbridge Island. We aren't going to be anywhere close to seeing that today. Here's a spot I like to go to, which you can usually see all the way downtown, about 8 miles or so, but I can't even see past the on-ramp right now. Another area you can get a beautiful look at the various parts of the city is the I-5 bridge here. The smoky haze of the city isn't totally unprecedented. A few years ago we did have something similar happen for about a month where we just had constant smoke. At the time I kind of thought that was just a weird one-off, but it's now starting to feel like more of a couple-year cycle, which matches the historical data I've seen, which shows that there's kind of a increase over the last 50 years in days that have extreme fire weather conditions. Here's the Port of Seattle. It's a pretty important trade hub for the West Coast. You can barely see the freight cranes right now. This has kind of started to make me think more about my perspective on things like climate change, because for most of my life, I mean, I've believed that there are environmental issues affecting the planet and that we needed to get to them at some point. But honestly, I thought it was something that maybe would start affecting me late in life. It seemed like something far off that, another generation could solve, maybe with better technology. Last year there was all those Australian wildfires, and now that we're going through this again, I think I'm starting to buy into the idea that we maybe need to make some more dramatic shifts to reduce carbon emissions, because it seems like maybe this isn't going to go away, and that we don't have that much time to solve it. I'm really sorry to those of you that have been impacted. I know there's a decent amount of you that sub to me in those affected regions. If you've got thoughts or information you think is important to share, please leave a comment. I'd love to see it. Otherwise, stay safe, and I'll see you on the other side of all this.